ethnicity had been an issue. I think maybe even before the creation of the country, before 1960, it has been like that. And of course, there are so many things that has been put in place to try to unite us, to make us one people. But we see that a lot of people still try to put their ethnicity first before any other thing. Ethnicity and religion, first before any other thing. But I think we still have to do more. Like even the National Orientation Agency, they still have to do more, to enlighten the people. Let's those things that will put Nigeria first. Like let's see ourselves as Nigerian before our tribe, before even our religion, because it is who you are first before any other thing. Because if your mom did not tell you that you are from this particular tribe, whatever tribe you can choose. So I don't think ethnicity should be put, in the first, option before anything. But let's try to come together. Those things like schools, that will teach us how to live, unitedly. I think that will help us.
One of the things I want our government to do is that the issue of local government attestation. There are some institutions that if you are not the indigene of that state, of that particular state, you cannot get admission. So this issue of ethnicity has been happening for years. It's not today. It's been happening for years. Me, I should, as a citizen of Nigeria, I should be able to get an admission in a school in East or in West or in South. But they will ask you to go and bring your local government attestation to prove that you are from that state. So what is going on now is not only today, that government have made some mistake years back. And then also to what really happened in Lagos, I believe that, if you see what really happened in Lagos, people both Yorubas and Igbo, they really combined together and voted for Labour Party during the presidential election. But when Igbo now started saying that Lagos is no man's land, that statement, it looks somehow just like I go to Anambra State, I'll be telling that Anambra is no man's. I believe that thing really caused a lot of issue that open a lot of people's eyes. God will help us. God will help us. And also our so-called pastors, all these ministers, call them say the man of God. They also did a lot of. They also caused a lot of issue. And as a man of God, you should be able to be neutral. Because in your church, you have an APC, you have a PDP, you also have a Labour Party. How can you be campaigning for a particular candidate in your church? So a lot of things, God will help this our country and also heal our land.
When they started the issue of Federal Character Commission, I will not deceive you. I was in this Nigeria. There is no effort about the nomination. There should not be anything like Federal Character Commission. You are talking about that. And what about the quota system? What about what is happening in joint admissions and matriculation board? A student in an exam, we score 300, we score 289. He will not enter a university. They will say he is not from that catchment area. Another person will score 99 and score 100. That person will get that university admission. The man who scored 289, Nigeria has problems. You people don't know how to deal with the issue of Nigeria. Our issue is fundamental. Our issue is foundational. If you want progress for this nation, we need to sit and talk. Those calling for constitutional review, those calling for, let's receive. Do you see what the man described 1999 constitution? He said it's the greatest enemy of this nation.
If anybody come out to say we should embrace what is called the right of a citizen, the rule of law. Let the rule of law be done, because if the rule of law is done, all the country, the citizens of the country will join it. If Mr. B do something, you sentence to jail. If Mr. B do the same thing, sentence him to jail as well. So the issue of a governor of saying coming out and say if you are not voting for political party, you will not come here. That is rubbish. It's rubbish. We don't rule a nation like that. That means those people are not accepting the unity of this country at all. They want to believe okay, this is a political party, want to vote. The election is not done like that. It's outside the original plan of electoral bodies and the reasons behind the elections. You can't tell somebody you must vote this political party in anywhere in the world. It's not done there. Only in Nigeria. But I'm telling the people who have that kind of an ideas or who kind of that wisdom should leave it so that they can move the country forward. Because a United Nations and the European nation cannot do that for any reasons. So in like the last concluded the American election, you vote for a candidate of your choice in your places. You don't have to stop people. Okay, you are not voting for this party. You cannot come nowhere. That is wrong. It's too outdated. It's too outdated in this developed world.
Let us revisit our constitution. There is no indigene from any local government. You can only come from Nigeria or you are without. That's just the issue. But for as long you want to say, you want to pursue the quota system, you want to continue on the state of origin, you want to continue to ask questions whether it's a Yoruba man or Hausa man, if it's a Muslim or if it's a Christian, Nigeria will never know peace and Nigeria will never grow. You can quote me. Nigeria will never grow, Nigeria will never know peace. Nigeria will never grow.